What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So there's so much hype around the CSR. Absolutely so much hype around the CSR. So I wanted to, kind of skip a beat here. I wanted to make sure I skip over it and get to the CSP. Obviously from the title, you know exactly what this is about. But I wanted to talk about the CSP versus the Wells Fargo Propel Card. And the reason why I say I want to do this comparison is because I think they're really close cards in comparison. Now, there are some things that may throw one over the top in certain areas, but it's different from what I see. So I wanted to get into all of the details, the breakdown, and who I think comes out on top. Before I start, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. Remember that I do a giveaway every single week. If you want to know about that giveaway, stick around until the end of the video and you'll hear all about it. Also subscribe to my podcast clips channel behind me. That'll really help us out. My wife and I would just appreciate it so much. So subscribe to that and watch the full podcast. That'll be up in the cards. But let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of these cards and see who comes out on top. So first, let's start with the CSP. First, let's start with the Chase Sapphire Preferred. So we have a 60,000 point sign-up bonus, which is huge on a card, that's kind of relatively low annual fee. It's a huge bonus that you get. It's basically comparable to the CSR. You get 60,000 points, but at 25% more redeemable value. So it's going to be worth $750 worth of travel when you spend $4,000 in your first 3 months. You also have a $95 annual fee, so that's a negative that you have to factor into your calculation. A $95 annual fee is not huge. It's not $500. It's only basically $100. You get 2 times on travel, 2 times on dining, 1 times on everything else. You also get 25% more redeemable value on your points. So basically those 2 times will be 2.5. And you also get things like trip cancellation insurance, you get auto rental collision damage waiver, you get baggage delay insurance, you get trip delay reimbursement, extended warranty protection, and purchase protection on this card. So you get a lot of value with this card, with the CSP. It's not a huge amount of value, but what can you really expect for $95 of an annual fee? So let's get into the Propel Card. Now, as you know, the Propel Card has a $0 annual fee, and this is why I wanted to compare them. It's like, why would you have to physically pay any type of money for, owning the card if you can get a lot of value from it? So the Wells Fargo Propel Card has a $0 annual fee. It does give you a lower bonus. It was higher at one point. When I first got the Propel Card, it was 3,000 or 30,000 points for $3,000 spend, and now it's 20,000 points for $1,000 spent. So that's huge to be able to drop the spend, but only drop the bonus by basically $100 if you look at it that. So it's going to be valued 1-to-1, and when you value it, 1 cent per point, you're going to look at $200 worth of a bonus, which is not bad. For a no annual fee card, it's not bad. But the real perks come in the rewards of this card. So this card gives you 3 times points on travel, which is very broad. You get 3 times points on dining, 3 times points on gas, 3 times on rideshare and transit, 3 times on streaming, 1 times on everything else. You also get cell phone protection, but you don't really get all the other protection that the other one has. So looking at these 2 cards, when I break down these 2 cards, I mean, there's definitely something in not paying an annual fee. When you look at cards, you don't really want to pay an annual fee. No one wants to pay an annual fee, but some people tolerate it for the amount of value that they get from cards. So thinking about that, how much value do you get out of the Chase Sapphire Preferred to pay the $95 annual fee and be able to get value out of the travel? Can you get that much more value out of it? Do you have a huge missed opportunity cost with the Chase Sapphire Preferred over the Wells Fargo Propel Card? And it depends. And I know I say that a lot. It really does depend. If you look at it as a whole, at a simple view, nothing goes wrong, you have no issues at all, then the Wells Fargo Propel Card would be a great option for you because it's 3 times 1-to-1 ratio. You can travel, get hotel, you can do all the things that you need to do, go through their portal and get a lot of value out of it. But then when you look at something like, oh, well, what happened if my trip gets delayed? What happens if my flight gets delayed? What's going on there? Do I have purchase protection? Do I have, different type of protection here? And that may be an issue for you. That may be a problem if it comes to that. I've never really had an issue with, any of that stuff, I can use purchase protection if I wanted to. I've never had to really use it, but that's the thing. It all depends on that situation. If you're talking about just basic view, how I look at it as tunnel vision here, how I look at it, what comes out on top, and I would say the Wells Fargo Propel card. It's a great card, and I don't know how they are still even offering this card, because so many people should have this card that it's insane. You get so much value out of it, and it's no annual fee. So if you are watching this video and you do not have the card and you love annual fee or no annual fee cards, check this card out. It's a huge card. You get so much value out of it. The first time I seen it, I was just like, how does this make sense? They have to be, making money somehow, some way. And it could be on the amount of interest charges. It could be merchant fees. I mean, I feel like they're offering a lot here, and it's covering so many categories. Now, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, do I feel like that's a huge value? Yes, in the bonus. In the bonus alone and all of the insurance that it offers, yes. But do I feel like I would use insurance that much? No. Do I feel like I need to use all of these different protections as much? No, because I don't travel as much. For someone that, travels a lot and needs protection, when it comes to traveling, then yes, that makes sense. It totally makes sense. And even someone that just wanted to get the bonus, it makes sense to get the bonus and then do whatever you want with the card. But I would have to say the Wells Fargo Propel card comes out on top here. It doesn't seem like Chase is really trying to push these cards anymore. And I understand you get a ton of value out of the bonuses, but after the first year, I'm sure that Chase is gaining their value back in the card, because you look at it and it's not really giving you anything after that. It gives you 2 times on travel, 2 times on dining, but after the first year, what are you really getting that you can't get with the Amex Green Card, which actually has an annual fee? What aren't you getting that you couldn't get with the Wells Fargo Propel Card? I mean, you're getting 3 times on travel here. And if you look at that travel portion, if you actually factor in the 25% more redeemable value, you're still not up to 3 times. So I don't understand where we're going here. And then if you even partner that card up, partner the Wells Fargo card up, with the Wells Fargo signature card, I believe, you'll get basically 4.5 times back. And that's huge. So the way that I look at it, and I keep explaining it, is that the Wells Fargo Propel card is a really good card, and I think that comes out on top here if you're looking at a simple view. But if you're looking at a more complex view to where you travel a lot, you might need that protection in there. So I would say go with the CSP. But that's my video on this breakdown. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're a Chase fan, you probably didn't enjoy it. If you're a Wells Fargo fan or Amex fan, then you probably enjoyed it a little bit. But I feel like the Wells Fargo card, it doesn't hurt you at all to get the card because it's 0 annual fee and you get a ton of value from it. But yeah, that's my breakdown. Like I said, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Even if you were on the Chase side and you enjoyed the content, still hit the like button. Also, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell notification so that you always get aware or notified when I post a new video. I do a giveaway every single week. I give away 2 Amazon gift cards at the end of the week, and all you have to do in order to enter that giveaway is just comment on at least 1 video for the week, like at least 1 video for the week, and also be subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you do all of those things and you get 1 ticket in the hat, but if you want multiple tickets, then just comment on multiple videos. But that's my video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, but I'm going to have to get out of here, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.